Good morning, Southern California, AM 1220 KHTS. Host Fred Arnold, Dave Cantrell.
Hello,
on Mortgage Minute.
Happy to be here. Thank you very much.
We're talking about the economy. But before we do, want to shout out to Justin, the engineer today. Great job. Kyle? Kyle kind of runs the place sometimes, doesn't he?
It does seem like that.
Yeah.
It sounds like
Guy does everything around here, huh?
With the amount of kids he has, he's running a lot of stuff.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Dave, want to talk about the economy? We listened to the bow tie economist. Elliot Eisenberg?
Yes.
He's fantastic.
Yes.
He talked about, this was the APM Symposium.
Correct.
At American Family Funding. We went to the APM Symposium San Diego. Great insights you need to know. The economy's doing pretty well.
Yeah, the economy's doing well. A lot of people, I mean, the stock market is doing great, but the economy overall is doing pretty good. It seems to be heading in the right direction.
Now, you said pretty good because I don't think it's great. I think there's some hiccups. We have low unemployment, right?
Correct.
And interest rates.
Interest rates are, I mean, yes, they're not as low as the Brexit situation, but they're really historically very, very low, and we don't really see them moving up dramatically. They might move up a little bit. I know the Fed said that they're going to raise interest rates probably one more time, but I think that they're pretty happy with where it is, and part of that's because we don't really have huge inflation right now, and so there's no real reason to raise those rates to keep inflation in track.
Huge cost of stuff going up.
Correct.
Yeah,
correct.
Exactly. Now, the consumer's been vibrant. The consumer, when you look at their participation in GDP, they're 68, 67, 69% of the economy. That's all Americans, right?
Correct.
And they are spending money. They're at a clip of 3%, which is huge. And if we make up 67, 70% of the economy, that's 2% growth.
Right.
Right there. What we're seeing come back, though, and what Elliot pointed out was we see businesses starting to invest, starting to spend money, inventories. And that's critical because they hadn't been participating because they got burned so bad 07, 08, 09
Right.
that they've been stocking away their profits. We're starting to see them come back in the market.
Yeah, and the one of the great things that I thought that the graph that he showed us is about, tell him about Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah. Las Vegas.
Right.
Las Vegas is coming back. I want to say adults, right? Business men and women are going to Las Vegas. And when people want to throw money out the window and go to Vegas, you know the economy's getting bigger.
Correct.
But he compared to Las Vegas. He goes, yeah, you go to a convention in Las Vegas. It's kind of like taking a kid to Disneyland and tell him to do his homework.
Correct. Yeah.
Nothing's going to really get done.
It's a little difficult. Yes.
Exactly.
But it's discretionary income that people are using. The growth in Vegas is very big, and conventions are starting to go back there, which is great because businesses are also spending money going there as well.
Yeah, really, really big. And then the other thing we're seeing is cars, a very discretionary thing, are being purchased, which is great. Let's talk about housing. Housing, what are the challenges we're faced with housing? Values keep going up, but
inventories are just not there. They're really having a struggle and a challenge with inventory. We hear it all the time. It's not just, you'll hear it in Southern California, but it is across the nation. This is one of our biggest problems facing the housing industry is lack of inventory.
And it's real simple. It's when the crash happened of 08, builders got burned.
Bad.
Out of business, barely survived, life support, so they stopped building single-family homes.
Correct.
Right? And so all of a sudden they start building back again, but for years they're building underbuilt by 4 to 5 million homes that we need. Now they're building homes, but they're building big homes. Why are they building big homes? Because the cost before you put a stick in the ground on over-regulation is about $88,000.
And it's $88,000 whether you build a 4,000 square foot home or whether you build a 2,000 square foot home.
Yep, that's just the start. That's just the cost to start to play.
Absolutely.
So it's only a little bit more for a bigger home, so why not build a bigger home?
Because they can sell it for a lot more. And so that's why they're building these bigger homes and not the starter homes that we need.
And we need the starter. We need the 1,800 square foot homes for both those that are youthful, like Justin, you know, or the retirees that want to move down.
Correct.
You know, and that's absolutely critical. We get those homes. Affordability is absolutely critical. Let's talk about qualifying the other crisis.
Yeah, the other crisis is the affordability. That because because it's a supply and demand, just like everything else in the world. There's a little bit of supply. That demand goes up. That's going to cause prices to go up. And so when you have such high prices, it makes it more and more difficult to qualify, and more difficult to come down with a down payment. So that's really another challenge that we're facing. We have a lot of programs with low down payments, which are really helping renters.
Really help. I think that's one of the biggest challenges.
That's by far, as a lender, that's the biggest one that we run into.
Is how do we get people in at 3.5% down?
Correct.
And it still be affordable. Now, some of the people might say, well, wait a second, why are you doing loans 3.5% down? Because there's some people that have, Americans that have great jobs,
Right.
great credit,
Right.
or solid credit. They just don't have the down payment.
Right.
They haven't been able to save, right?
Right. And
So
even though
they're good borrowers.
Even though at 3.5%, 5% down, 10% down, you do have to pay a little bit of mortgage insurance. It's always better to own a home than to rent.
Yep. The statistic is between the net worth is a little over $10,000 for someone that rents, and it's over $100,000 for someone that owns, because
Absolutely.
the house goes up in value.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're building wealth.
And you're building wealth, which is critical. Those who want to reach out to us, AmericanFamilyAFFloans.com.
AFFloans.com is our website. A lot of valuable information there. It's really good and very helpful. You can reach me at 661-505-4368.
Yep. Or if you want to be on the show,
Right.
Mortgage or Real Estate Minute, or the Santa Clarita Valley Chamber of Commerce Business Spotlight, which we host.
Right.
Email me, fred@fredarnold.com. Direct number 661-505-4300. Well, have a happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Go Dodgers.
Go Dodgers. Yeah. It's going to be a tough night. Hopefully they'll win.
Oh, they will.
Hopefully
they will.
we don't get too many kids, because then I'll be going back and forth, because my
Yeah.
DVR is not working too well.
I'm turning the light off, putting the candy on the porch.
Well, until we speak again, make it a great day, everybody.